Personally, I think a team is one of the most powerful things in this world. And once everybody learns their role and what part they are of a team, they can accomplish things they never thought possible. We took it one step further than that and added our core values. So for us, the T is toughness, the E is effort, A is attitude, and lastly, the M is maturity. You got to be tough to play at Grenada. I mean, that's just the way it is. And there's so many different levels and layers of that we talk about. We're in the weight room right now, and we talk about being physically tough. And you have to be that to be good at football. You got to be strong. You got to be fast. We train these kids for that. But there's also a side of mental toughness. When you get knocked down, how are you going to get back up? What inside of you is going to push you to get back up and play another play? Emotionally. I'm an emotional guy. This is an emotional game. How are you going to control that? You got to be emotionally tough. You can't let what somebody outside these walls, you can't let their opinions dictate, your outcome and your effort. So you got to be emotionally tough. And so we talk about these things with our kids every day.
Tay Lewis, just everything you want in a kid. His work ethic is off the charts. Talked him into powerlifting this year, just thought it'd be good for him, and he worked so hard. In the region meet, he finished third. North half, he finished second. We went to the state championship. He wasn't supposed to win, but his resiliency and his work ethic, he ends up winning the state championship in the 165-pound weight class, which is unreal. And then, it translates out here. He's played linebacker for 2 years. Going into his senior year, we're asking him to change positions to the offensive side. A selfish kid would not like that. But Tay Lewis is all in. I mean, whatever you need me to do, and he has taken ownership of it, and has just absolutely excelled in it so far.
I feel like weight room has a lot to do with it. Being in the weight room, it takes a lot of mental to get that rep. It's like you feel like you can't do that rep. To me, it goes along with the field. You feel like you can't get up the next play. You just gotta keep going, you gotta get it up. You gotta get up. I personally learned it with ROTC, going to boot camp and stuff. They taught me that, I can, it's more than me, I can. Even when my body tells me I can't, you gotta get out your mind and just do it. You can. Being on the field, I get knocked down. I gotta just get back up and help my team. I got teammates depending on me, be right there by them every play, and just keep going. Me personally, I don't think I used to be tough. I used to let just people run over me and stuff. It's just something I had to learn playing Grenada football. You gotta be tough.
Jarquez Perry, he's a senior. One of the key cogs of our defensive line. He's been playing defensive end since he was a sophomore, and he is a really big part of our success on defense. He's fast, he's really strong. He always keeps a pretty level head, which is a really important thing when we're playing football, because if you get too high or too low, you got a good chance of making a mistake that'll cost your team.
Physically, you gotta be physically tough to play the sport we play and go out there on game days, and you gotta really just be stronger than everybody and be able to do what you do on the field and off the field. Mentally tough is like when other teams scoring and you gotta get through it, and good teammates, they lift you up and they tell you you're gonna be all right, and just gonna go out there and make another play. South Panola game, when we first lost the division championship game, I was mentally wasn't feeling it, but Aaron Travis told me you're gonna be all right and you're gonna get with it and just go out there and make another play, and that's what I did, and just went for there. You know, it's tough having all the expectations on us and wanting to go back to state this year and stuff. And, you know, as a team, we working hard to go accomplish that goal and get back where we were last year and just work harder and play harder so we can get to that goal again.
And I just think that tough people still win. And that doesn't mean you go around like a big bully, but that means something bad happens to me, I'm gonna be okay. Because I learned at a young age that tough people win. And I'm gonna get back up and dust myself off and keep going. And that's what we're trying to teach our kids.